Look at this. This is funny. This is Andreas. 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 It's like Andreasception. Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andreas Waters. I'm the team manager of Edge Esports. And I want to do more sim racing. That's kind of strange to say for a sim racer, but I've basically started with a hobby about 6 years ago. I very soon saw that I wasn't very good at it. I liked to drive, but I wasn't very talented. So I kind of changed to sim racing management, team management, and that's where Edge Esports started from. And we've kind of worked hard on it for 6 years now. It's growing, it's going well. But I also want to do a bit more sim racing myself, get back into it, experience what it was before. So this is basically where I will be doing that. I have my screen. I do have my new G29, which I bought recently to get back into sim racing. And there's some other small things that I need to change before we can get going. But I want to see it as a bit of a long-term project. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money into a big sim racing ring at one moment, but I will make arrangements over the coming weeks and months to upgrade my hardware, basically, to be able to do it a bit better, and then also see where that goes. One of the things that's important is that it's a stable setup. I'm now using my laptop for sim racing, and that's not always the best idea. I also want to do, it's quite okay for normal sim racing, but I also want to start doing a bit of recording and so on, and making some videos. And as soon as I try to do that, basically everything crashes, so that's not too good. Maybe let me demonstrate that in this video. Let's go. And then I will explain what else I have in mind for getting back into sim racing. So here we are then, inside the game. R-Factor 2 is loaded on this laptop right here. I'm recording my via Logitech Procam. And I'm currently not recording anything yet with Fraps. It's loaded, there's 31 FPS here. And as soon as I will click race, I think I will be about 80 in the normal game, which is good. I'm using the lowest settings possible because it is still a laptop. But then let's see what happens. So here we go. Ooh, yeah, auto pit is still on. You see that I haven't sim raced for quite a while. So let's see. Yeah. Woo! So everything nice, 93 FPS. Of course, I was kind of distracted by looking at it and I didn't take the corner. And there we go. We will press F9 to record. And it goes down to 30 FPS. That's better than last time. Wow. The last time I tried it went down to like 2 FPS, which is not very good. But this seems manageable. So for some reason now my laptop can actually manage myself recording the game. I have a little bit of issues talking and driving at the same time, which I will have to learn if I want to do some commentary. But that seems like something interesting. I am recording at half the resolution, so that does mean that some of the quality will be gone. And I am also, of course, on lowest settings. But this seems okay. 30 FPS is not very nice to drive. I would like to do it at 60, but then I'm not sure if I can make that. Let's check it actually. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are then. We are still in the game. I have changed the frap settings to be able to record at 60 FPS. Still half the size. To make sure nothing strange happens, but let's try it. There we go. Pretty stable, if you ask me. We are currently at 49 FPS. So we are not maxing out this. We are having some issues with keeping that steady, but for now it seems okay. I'm not sure, maybe last time I tried it my laptop was severely overheating before I even tried it, so maybe there's a thermal issue there, which would also be blocking. But at the moment we are able to run at 52 FPS, which is pretty good actually, so I'm surprised by that. Regardless of that, I am using lowest settings, so I might want to upgrade to something, a nicer experience for myself. Hello everyone, welcome back to Melbourne. I have made some setting changes to Fraps, so it will record, if I press the record button now, at 60 frames per second and with the full resolution of the screen, so without halving the amount of pixels. Or dividing by 4 actually, if you think about it. If you halve the screen size always, you get 4 times as little pixels. Let's see what will happen when we click the record button. I'm not gonna do it right now because I will for sure crash in this corner. But let's check it on the straight. So I'm going to press, we are at 98 frames per second. I'm going to press the button to record, and we are now at 24, while we would expect to be at 60 in a stable system. So this is not what we are looking for. And I think the scope of the project that I will be filming for you guys will be to get a better, a more powerful system to be able to support recording and streaming and so on my actual rig. So that will be part of it. The first goal is stability, and then afterwards we will be looking for luxury and so on. So let's quit driving now because it is extremely annoying to drive like this, and let's go to the summary. We have done all the benchmarks that we needed, and surprisingly, this bad boy, this laptop did very well. I was expecting a little bit less, to be honest, but he kinda held up to it. He's making a lot of noise now, so I think there is some heat going on inside. And in general, what we will be trying over the coming weeks and months is to make a bit of a more stable setup. Being able to game at higher resolutions, higher fidelity, higher video settings, while also making some videos and so on. So that's the first goal. To do that, I will be opening my old desktop computer. There are probably some parts in there that are still very good. 6 years ago it was a very decent computer, not the best one, but on a budget I was quite happy with it. I've also ordered a new case and a new power supply, and we will be transferring first those parts into that new case, and then we will be making upgrades along the way to be able to have a bit of a better sim racing setup. And then over the next months I will also start working on my actual sim racing rig. So rather than using this one here on my actual desk and a normal chair for sim racing, I will make like an aluminum frame with a racing seat and like a Vesta mount for this big screen, and then see where that goes. To do that, I will be working with SimTech, one of our partners. They make sim racing rigs like that, and we're currently in discussions on how to practically do that. I'm not in a hurry, it doesn't have to go fast. My main focus for sim racing is still the team management part of it, but I want to get a bit more feeling with what it used to be for me as well in the beginning, and maybe do some races on the side when I have some time. I will never go all out pro and practice a lot, that's for sure, but I do want to get a bit more feeling with the sim racing itself. So there will be more videos in the coming weeks about how I will change my setup, how I will change my computer. So stay tuned for watching, and I'll see you next time. Authors of Esports, and welcome to my crib. For clarification, the cat attacked me, so nothing else went on. I'm not cutting myself. This is just a